Police in Harlan County say a man broke into a home and choked the homeowner. Jeremy Smith faces numerous charges, including burglary. Police say a woman living at the home was asleep when he grabbed her. Smith is in the Harlan County Detention Center. A delay today in the sentencing for the trigger man in a Clay County murder case. Roscoe Henson was on the docket to learn his punishment this afternoon. However, for some reason, a judge delayed sentencing. He admitted last year to the 2015 murder of Trevor Dykes. Details of his plea agreement have not been released. Roscoe's brother Gilbert, Ashley Nicole Lawson, and Thomas Miracle also face charges. Police say Miracle hired Roscoe Henson to kill Dykes.
Had a chill in the air this morning, and it never did really leave southern and eastern Kentucky as we headed into the afternoon. In fact, those temperatures still about 10 to 15 degrees below where we should be this time of day. Right now, it is 50 in London, Williamsburg, and Somerset, 48 Jackson, Hazard, and Prestonsburg, 45 Pikeville, and over into Logan, West Virginia. Our highs right now should be into the lower 60s. Not quite there. In fact, we had record lows this morning. A record low of 24 tied at the National Weather Service office in Jackson. That record going back to 1987. And the cold sticking around for one more night. Freeze warning for all the counties highlighted in purple. That starts from Lee, Owsley, and Perry County, pushes off to the east and northeast through the Big Sandy Valley and up into portions of West Virginia right across the Big Sandy River. That freeze for plants that could be damaged by the cold tonight, so be sure to cover them or take steps to protect them or bring them indoors tonight. Satellite and radar showing a thin layer of high clouds tonight, but there's not going to be enough cloud cover to keep the temperatures from falling into the low 30s and upper 20s in some of the sheltered valleys. And we are going to see just one more cool night. But warmer weather is coming our way soon. We will talk about how warm those temperatures will rise by the weekend here in a few minutes.
All right, thanks, Shane. A Whitley County rock slide from several weeks ago is still causing issues. State road crews are still out on Kentucky Highway 92 East cleaning up from rock slides caused by heavy rain earlier this year. Roads are down to one lane as crews continue working to prevent any more slides and damage. Emergency management say they hope with new ledges and wider shoulders, any future slides will hopefully stay off the roadway. We do not know when crews expect to be finished. The city of Whitesburg is in the process of buying a piece of property due to safety concerns. City officials say a mudslide pushed a mobile home towards the edge of a small cliff above the town's walking trail. They are concerned that another slide may happen and knock the home and storage buildings over the cliff and onto the trail.
We had a lot of slides in the city, and that was one of them over at Mr. Baker's. And we don't have a right-of-way to get in there and work or anything of that nature, so it kind of, for us to buy that, kind of gave us the right to go in there and do the work and stuff too, so it's kind of it's better for both parties.
Officials say FEMA has come to look at the damage and they are hoping to get the project funded. John Calipari could have a lifetime contract at the University of Kentucky. The Athletic is reporting on the contract for Coach Cal. Right now, Cal is set to make about $9 million this year. The Athletic reports the new contract would include a 10-year term as coach. It would also promise him a position as paid ambassador for the school after his retirement. Right now, Calipari's contract runs through 2024. It was extended 2 years ago. Attorneys for hundreds of former clients of Eric C. Kahn filed to get their benefits restored. It comes after an appeals court refused to hear arguments from the Social Security Administration. The administration had benefits blocked while it tried to overturn a previous court ruling. The Herald-Leader reports the attorneys filed an order to allow former clients to request to restore benefits. That affects about 800 people. Orange water shocked neighbors who live in the Kemper community during the weekend, but some were not surprised. WIMT's Marianne Fletcher talked to one man who says this is almost normal for the area.
Something out of the ordinary.
Well, we're used to it. We take it for granted anymore.
But for some people, not so much.
It was redder than usual.
For many years, Bobby Spears calls the Kemper community of Pike County his home.
72 years, born and raised here.
During the weekend, many people who passed through the area noticed something strange.
And I thought a mines might have broke loose somewhere or another.
Their streams looked like this. Unknown chemicals turned their water a rust color.
It ain't running red now, but it was Saturday and Sunday.
And although most of the water has returned to its normal hue,
It's went on for years.
the color change happened after employees of a nearby coal company cleaned out old ponds, causing chemicals to mix with the nearby creeks and streams.
It come up this weekend and some people put it on the internet and now they're talking about it.
Now, Bobby and his neighbors hope the water does not harm anything in its path.
Because these mountains is laying full of water and it's got to go somewhere.
An unusually normal sight. In Pike County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
Pike County emergency management officials say they are not sure if the water was contaminated by accident. If you notice a change in the color of your nearby streams, you can call the Kentucky Emergency Response Commission at 1-800-255-2587. A business in London is expanding, and along with that will come some new jobs. Schneider, an 80-year-old company, is expanding to do delivery for things like furniture and carpet. They need warehouse associates. Those jobs will help load and unload freight while occasionally inspecting products. The starting pay is $12.50. Schneider also needs some regional truck drivers. You need a Class A CDL. We have a link to apply on WYMT.com. The Perry County Sheriff and deputies cleaned up around a cemetery this morning. They plan to begin patrolling heavily near the Johnson Family Cemetery in Viper. The sheriff says people are leaving trash and other items behind. They plan to charge anyone caught littering, drinking, or using drugs on the property. It's the time of year when many high school seniors start hearing back about their college applications. One Leslie County teen applied for an Ivy League school but never thought she would get in. But last week she got the life-changing news that she was accepted. WYMT's Macy Marie introduces us to her.
A video turning a dream into a future.
It was insane. I never would have believed it.
Leslie County High School senior Sarah Clark decided to go big when filling out college applications.
I give a lot of credit to my teachers.
Sarah applied to Yale but never expected to get in until she opened this video.
It's an opportunity of a lifetime.
Her admission to the university is not where the hard work ends. She plans on studying her favorite subject.
I want to major in math and then become a teacher.
And she wants to bring those talents back home by teaching here in the mountains.
People in Appalachia are often overlooked and underestimated, and a lot of kids from the area think that Ivy League college is just a fantasy, but it can really be a future.
Sarah says her acceptance is a message for students planning their future.
Just go for it. So I think we all can do more than what we really think we can.
Saying kids here can do anything. In Leslie County, Macy Marie, WYMT Mountain News.
Congratulations to her. Sarah says she is planning a trip to Yale to check it out with her sister this weekend.
Going to be a chilly night tonight with one more night of freezing conditions, and after a few morning showers tomorrow, we say hello to the 70s by the weekend. A complete look at the forecast is just minutes away.
Plus, Keeneland's spring meet is just days away. How the track plans to keep horses safe after another horse death at Santa Anita. That's next.